GF said she was studying medicine, but was cheating on me instead. So I pack up her stuff and throw it. My phone buzzed at 2 a.m., the screen glowing with a text from an unknown number. Your girlfriend's not at the library. She's with me. I laughed it off, had to be a prank. Right. But by noon, with her medical textbook still untouched on our coffee table, my gut screamed louder than my denial. I'm Ethan, 26, a graphic designer who thought he had it all figured out. 2 years with Mia, my college sweetheart, felt like a lifetime of promises. She was the driven one, always buried in her medical school notes, her dreams of becoming a surgeon lighting up her hazel eyes. I'd cook dinner while she studied, her focus so intense I'd joke she'd save lives before breakfast. We shared a cozy apartment in Seattle, a place we'd filled with plants, Polaroids, and plans for a future I thought was ours. But that text cracked something in me, a fissure that widened with every unanswered call to her phone. Mia had been distant for weeks. Late-night study sessions at the university library stretched longer, her excuses flimsier. Group projects, she'd say, or Dr. Larson's cramming us for exams. I trusted her. Why wouldn't I? She was my anchor, the one who'd cry over stray cats and memorize anatomy charts like poetry. But that morning, I couldn't shake the text. I grabbed my keys and drove to the library, my heart pounding like a drum in a horror flick. The library was quiet, the kind of sterile hush that makes your thoughts too loud. I scanned every table, every study nook. No Mia. A librarian, an older woman with glasses perched on her nose, confirmed what I dreaded. No one had seen Mia there in weeks. My chest tightened. I drove home, the Seattle rain blurring my windshield, mirroring the mess in my head. That's when I saw it, her car parked 2 blocks from our place, outside a brownstone I didn't recognize. I parked, my hands shaking as I approached. Through the ground floor window, I saw her, Mia, laughing, her hair loose, sitting too close to a guy I'd never seen. He leaned in, and she didn't pull away. The world tilted. My girlfriend, the one I'd planned to propose to, was wrapped in someone else's orbit. I stood there, rain soaking my jacket, until she looked up and saw me. Her face froze, guilt flashing like a neon sign. I didn't wait for explanations. I stormed back to our apartment, my mind a tornado of hurt and rage. Her stuff was everywhere, textbooks, scrubs, that stupid lavender candle she loved. I grabbed a cardboard box from the closet and started packing. Her stethoscope, her notes, her favorite sweater, I shoved them in. Each item a reminder of the life we'd built, or the life I thought we'd built. By the time I was done, 3 boxes sat by the door, a monument to my broken trust. Mia burst in an hour later, her eyes wide, her voice trembling. Ethan, I can explain, she started, but I cut her off. Explain what that you've been lying for weeks, that you're not studying. I couldn't finish. The words choked me. She reached for my arm, but I pulled away. Who is he? I demanded. She hesitated, and that pause was louder than any confession. His name's Caleb, she whispered. He's in my program. It just happened. Her voice cracked, but I didn't care. The Mia I knew wouldn't let it just happen. I pointed to the boxes. Your stuff. Take it and go. Her eyes welled up, but I turned away, staring at the rain-streaked window. I couldn't look at her. Not anymore. She pleaded, her words tumbling over each other. I didn't mean to hurt you. I was stressed. Med school's killing me. And Caleb, he just got it. I laughed, a bitter sound that echoed in the empty space between us. Got it. He got you, Mia. And I got played. I grabbed the first box and hauled it to the curb, tossing it into the rain. Her textbooks hit the pavement, pages fluttering like wounded birds. She screamed my name, but I kept going, box after box, until her life with me was scattered on the sidewalk. Neighbors peeked through curtains, but I didn't care. Let them watch. Let them see what betrayal looks like. Mia stood there, sobbing, trying to salvage her things as the rain turned her notes to mush. You're being cruel, she said, her voice breaking. Cruel, I wanted to scream that she'd ripped my heart out, that her lies had turned our home into a graveyard. But I just walked back inside and locked the door. The apartment felt hollow without her stuff. I sank onto the couch, staring at the Polaroids on the wall, us at Pike Place, us at the beach, us happy. I tore them down, each rip a small release, but the hurt stayed, heavy and unshakable. I kept replaying her excuses, her tears, that guy's face. Had she ever loved me? Or was I just a placeholder until something better came along? Days passed, and the silence was worse than the fight. Friends texted, asking what happened, but I couldn't explain without feeling like a fool. My sister, Claire, came over with pizza and beer, trying to pull me out of the fog. "You did what you had to," she said, but her words didn't reach the ache. I kept wondering if I'd overreacted, if I should have listened to Mia's side. But every time I closed my eyes, I saw her with him, and the anger flared again. A week later, I found a note slipped under my door. Mia's handwriting, smudged but clear. "I'm sorry, Ethan. I was lost. But that's not your fault. I hope you find someone who deserves you." I crumpled it, then smoothed it out, then crumpled it again. Part of me wanted to call her, to scream or beg or something. But what was there left to say she'd chosen someone else, and I'd chosen to let her go? I started rebuilding, piece by piece. I rearranged the apartment, painted the walls, threw out that damn lavender candle. Work became my refuge, my designs sharper, fueled by the emotions I couldn't voice. But late at night, the doubts crept in. Was I too quick to judge? Could we have fixed it? The questions gnawed, but no answers came. Months later, I saw Mia at a coffee shop. She was alone, her eyes tired, her scrubs wrinkled. She looked up, and for a moment, we were just Ethan and Mia again, before the lies. She smiled, tentative, and I nodded back. No words, just a shared understanding of what we'd lost. I paid for my coffee and left, the weight of her betrayal lighter, but not gone. Life moves on, but scars don't vanish. I learned trust is fragile, a glass that shatters when you least expect it. Mia's gone, and I'm still here, piecing myself back together. Maybe one day I'll love again, but for now, I'm learning to love myself first. What do you think? Was I right to throw her stuff out? Or did my anger make me the villain? Share your thoughts, because I'm still figuring it out. In Macam